Have you ever wondered why you're chronically broke in Hypixel Skyblock? Well, it's probably because you're not using some of the money making methods that we're going to discuss in today's video. In this video, we have methods for every stage of the game, so make sure to watch till the end so you find the method that's right for you. Also, we'll make part 2 of this video when we get to 300 likes and hit 11k subscribers, so like and subscribe if you haven't already. A really nice early game method is daily NPC Flipping, where you buy items from NPCs every day and then go and sell them straight back to the bazaar. For example, we can come over to the farm merchant and buy up to 640 enchanted bone meal each day. This will only cost us a few thousand coins at most. We can then go and sell this straight back to the bazaar for about 60,000 coins, giving us 50,000 coins in just a few seconds. There are other items that work for this as well. For example, if we talk to the builder, 2 good examples from here are dandelions, which can be bought for 50 coins per, and also packed ice, which can be bought for about 9 coins per. We can then go and sell these back to the bazaar. The dandelions for 80,000 coins, we only paid 30,000, so that's 50,000 in profit again. Also, the packed ice we can sell for about 60,000 coins, and we paid literally only 5,000 coins. So that's 150,000 coins in a few seconds, and all it requires is Skyblock level 7. For this next method, if you come over to the mountaintop in the rift, we can go and talk to this guy down here. Just jump down this little mountain here, and you'll find Eunuch von Neumann. If you talk to him, you will see the free will minigame, where if you guess a number, you have a chance to win a free will. This is one of the easiest things to do every week in Skyblock, as it takes about 10 seconds and could potentially earn you over 10 million coins. Here you can see the rules of the event and also the last revolution's average. Chances are a lot of people are going to go for 100 this week, and there's a chance that they receive 2 free wills instead of 1 if they get above 4 times the average. However, this will of course bump the average up, so I'd recommend going for half of what the average will probably be, which will probably be between 28 or 29 or so. So I'm going to guess 14. Now I can simply come back in the new Skyblock here, and then if I get it right, I can claim my free will, giving me a free 10 million coins. The next passive money making method is investing in different mayors and events. For example, at the moment we of course have the Year of the Pig, which means we have the pig shop. My personal favourite is the Blood God Crest, as this is a talisman needed for all stages of the game. Currently, if you haven't bought it already, and it can be buyable once per profile, you can buy it for about 1.1 million coins worth of stuff. However, if you have already bought it, you can still buy it for about 4 million coins on the auction house. Outside of the Year of the Pig, this has gone to above 7, 8, even touching 9 million coins per, so it can be an easy way to double your coins within a few months. If you have money lying around, I would highly recommend investing in these different items during different events and mayors. It can be a really easy, free, passive way of making money in Skyblock. For this next method, we're coming over to the banker, and I'm on my early game profile to show that this works for any profile type. And bear in mind, I've not purchased any kind of bank upgrades on here either, so I can only get a maximum of 250,000 interest every time interest is given. Bear in mind, of course, the more upgraded your bank is, the more interest you can get. However, of course, this will also require you to put more money into your bank, so it depends on how much money you have sitting in your purse. At base, you can earn a maximum of 250,000 interest every time interest is given, and it's given out every 31 hours. This is also with 15 million balance in your bank account. Bank interest is given out 282 times a year. When you times that by the 250k given out here, that's 70 million coins a year. Bear in mind, of course, though, the maximum bank account balances here is 50 million, so you have to empty out your balance every now and then to make sure that you don't fill it up too much. However, of course, for just shoving some money in the bank, this is such a free money making method, making up to 70 million coins a year for just a few clicks. The next method is something that I like to call overnight or passive flipping, and this is where you leave buy orders on the bazaar when you have spare coins sitting in your purse, and then just come and check back later to see if you've won any items. This works best with really expensive items, or alternatively items that sell more to the NPC than they do to the bazaar. One example of this is the enchanted clay block, which currently on the bazaar, this costs about 75,000 coins. Let's create a buy order for 1,000 of them now, costing us 76.8 million coins. We can then go and continue with our task, go to sleep, do whatever we could possibly want to do, and then come back in a few minutes, maybe even a few hours, maybe even a few days if you're going for a long time, and then come back and check how many of our items are filled and sell them on for a profit. So, I've just gone and spent 10 or 20 minutes editing up this video that you're watching right now, and in that time, I've managed to fill 489 enchanted clay blocks. Let's claim these now and we can go and sell them to the NPC. Each stack, we're making about 115,000 coins, times up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks. That's pretty much a million coins in profit, just like that. Literally for doing, what, 3 clicks worth of work? It really is that easy. I would highly recommend doing this method on any kind of budget, as long as you have some coins sitting in your purse. The next method we're going to talk about is refining up different items. For example, we can buy the Moby Duck on the auction house. This will currently cost you about 2.7 million coins per book that you buy. And as you can see, this can be refined over time to increase the fishing wisdom that this will give you. we can see that a fully leveled up one will cost you about 7.4 million coins, aka giving you just under 5 million coins profit per one that you level up. If you've unlocked your time pocket, this will speed up your production of these time related items by 2x. Normally this would take 300 playtime hours in order to evolve, however inside the time pocket it will only take 150. This can also be sped up by completing the time puzzle within dungeons, which will automatically count as an hour towards the playtime total needed. In total you can do up to 12 of these at a time. So for about 150 hours or a bit less if you're doing dungeons, divide that by 12. That's 12.5 hours per if you have all slots filled up. The 4.5 million coins in profit, divide that by 12.5, that's 360,000 extra coins per hour, which can be an incredible amount of money when you consider it completely passive and can be done whenever you're playing, including also you can AFK in things like AFK pools and things like that to increase your production of these. Let's say you play on average for 5 hours a day including AFK times. This means 1.8 million extra coins a day, or alternatively if you times that by 365, over 600 million coins per year if you utilize this method fully. It also works with things like the refined dark cacao truffle and also the refined bottle of gyre. Saving the best to last, of course, we have minions. And minions can easily make you anywhere from 3 to 10 million coins per day depending on your minion setup. If you want to see the best minion setups and how to find them, then make sure to check out my full minions guide linked in the top right now. I won't go over it all in today's video as it takes a while and also it can be complex to try and find the best one for a specific time. Also, I won't be suggesting a specific minion as of course if I just say to everyone go buy this minion, then that will of course cause the prices to either A, spike up in the short run and then drop over time, or B, just drop entirely and just completely ruin the minion. So I'd recommend you use that guide to go and make sure you know how to find your own best minion and then you won't get it nuked by me. So that will conclude today's video. As I mentioned in the intro, part 2 of these money making methods will be coming once we hit 11,000 subscribers and we're now only about 100 away, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also join my Discord to keep up to date with all my content as well as also my other guides and events and things like that as well. Thank you so much for watching, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.